Not Queen here, and today I wanted to talk to you about how you can actually start standing out from everyone else in your industry and get people to want to buy from you. And the way you do that is, you know how the world is a cipher, right? Life is a cipher. What goes around comes around, 360 degrees. So back in the day, when you would go to a local business, the people knew you personally. Remember all the moms and pop shops that was out? They knew you. You know, you would come in, they would say, hey, how's Sally doing? Because they knew your wife by her first name. They would be like, how's Sean doing in school? Like, they knew your children and what school they went to. And they just knew you personally. And there was like real love in the community. When I was little, there's a pizzeria still in Newark, New Jersey, where it's a very famous pizzeria. It's called Diggy D's. And I grew up right across the street from Diggy D's. But everyone goes to Diggy D's because they have the real Italian sandwiches, Italian hot dogs with the pita bread and the big potatoes. So everyone loves them, right? But I lived across the street. So, of course, they knew me and knew everyone in the neighborhood. And everyone in the neighborhood knew Dickie, the owner of Diggy D's. Everyone knew him. So now, you know, I'm in my 40s. I go to Diggy D's. He's like in his 70s, close to 80s. So maybe mid 70s. Right? So I go in there and I see him, but I'm thinking in my head, well, he's not going to know who I am. So in my head, I'm having a conversation like, well, should I say something or not? You know, because like people was giving their orders before me, but I'm just standing there. So I'm thinking in my head, should I say something? And before I could say something, he says, hey, what's going on? So I'm like, you remember me? This is a true story. I was like, you remember me? He said, of course I remember you. You lived across the street, right? So I'm like, oh my God, I'm in my head like, you probably not going to remember because clearly he's older now. And you know, usually you lose your memory as you get older. So this is the funny part. So he's like, yeah, I remember you. He's like, of course you lived across the street. So we talking and he said, you came in here when you got married and you was having another baby. I was like, I did? Now I'm in my 40s. I do not remember coming. He said, yeah, we had a conversation. You came in, you had just got married, and you was having your son. So I was like, ain't that something? I'm like, I don't remember it. He's like, girl, what is wrong with you? Of course I'm going to remember you. He was like, I remember everybody around here. But that is what you... Now, everyone goes to Diggy D's. Everyone in the Newark area knows Diggy D's, just like they know Calandra's Bakery. Why? Because not only is the food good, and for the Calandra's Bakery, which is also across the street, well, that was actually next door to me. The food is good, but the one-to-one personal level that they give you. How many sweet shops you go in, well, back in the day, you went into and you knew the people who owned the sweet shops. There's actually a sweet shop that I kept going to because once I went in there, I don't like when you slap the cheese on my eggs. When I get scrambled eggs with cheese, I want it mixed in, right? So he was mixing my eggs, and then he put the eggs on the grill, and he was about to slap the cheese on it. I said to the person who brought me to the sweet shop, I said, oh, I hate when they do that. I like mine mixed in, but I'm talking to him. He heard me. So now I see him doing the eggs again and breaking the eggs up in the bowl, right? So I said, you heard me? And he started laughing. He said, yeah, right? So from that moment on, I always went to that sweet shop because it was near my house. So I just kept going back because he heard me. And so he decided I'm going to give it to her, even though she didn't ask for it, the way I overheard her saying she likes it, right? So that was pretty impressive to me. So anyway, from there on, now I know him and his cousins and everything. But that's what you want to give to people even when you're online. It does not matter that you're not in a store and they're not coming to you personally. You make it personal. And the way you make it personal is you build relationships on whatever social media sites you're on. Whatever blog you have, you talk to people like you're talking to them personally. And that's the key. It's about building relationships and taking the business world back to where it used to be. No longer is it about the big brand names, you know, Nike and Walmart and all of that. The times are spinning. So now it's about branding you. Because I see a lot of people still trying to brand their business. They think they're still doing it like 10, 20 years ago. No, you have to brand yourself. as the expert in the industry in what you're providing, and then people will flock to you. And then you get them to buy eventually. So it's about building relationships. And if you're struggling in your business and you really don't know which way to go and how to build your business and how to brand yourself, then hit me up in my inbox. I'm here for you. I want to help you take your business to the next level, because that's how, oh, sorry, that was my son. Because that's how I built my business, to talk to you personally and see what your needs are, and then see if I can help fulfill your needs. So again, I thank you for watching. I wish you much peace and blessings, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget, if you're struggling and you need my assistance or want to just talk to me, hit me up in my inbox and I'm here for you. Much peace and blessings, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.